I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye. Chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my second team picking video for the 2019 Supercoach series. So I did a video late last year, and the team you got on the screen now is what I picked. Basically, this video is just me making a few different changes to show a potential second team that I could go into the season with. Yeah, it's basically, there won't be too many changes. I mean, as far as rookies and stuff go, there's a couple that I'm not dead set on that I'm going to look into later on. Now is mainly premium guys that I'm going to worry about and just, mix it up a bit. So first off the rank is Tom Mitchell. Obviously broke his leg. It sucks seeing any player do any form of injury, especially a guy of his calibre. You know, Brownlow medalist, Hawthorn top 4 side. He's a key part to all of that. You just hope he gets back on the park as quick as possible, and hopefully that doesn't do too much to hinder his career because he's an absolute star. So bringing him out, in a way, you can look at it as a positive because he's an expensive player, but he's kind of, you kind of have to go with him because he gets 1,000 possessions. So you're going to free up a bit of money with him off the deck now, which is not too bad. You can bring in, you've got plenty of options, to be honest. I mean, you can bring in Clayton Oliver, he's going to be a favourite for the Brownlow. Melbourne are going to be unreal this year. Fife is someone I'm not really going to recommend just because of injuries. Josh Kelly is going to pick up more workload without Canelio being there. He was already a ball winner, can kick goals, so you can get good scores out of him. Adzi Treloar, another star, gets a lot of the ball, kicks goals. Elliot Yeo, I'm not against anyone putting him in, to be honest. He's a good ball magnet. Mitchy Duncan, I know people that have had him in his side. He can average pretty decent scores. I mean, look at 2018's average, 106, far out. And I think Ablett will... I mean, I read a Geelong Advertiser article that Ablett's going to spend more time down forward and actually potentially off the back flank, meaning the midfield's going to be freed up to see boys like Duncan, Danger play more time through there, Selwood, Tim Kelly, Menegola. So, I mean, Mitch Duncan was a prime midfielder for Geelong throughout the whole season anyway, spent most of his time there. So, and again, he can kick goals. So he's not bad. The Bont, you know what you're going to get out of him. Pendles, he's getting on a bit, but he's my favourite player outside of any Geelong player. So I do have a bit of a soft spot for him. And, good average. Luke Parker from Sydney. You've got plenty of options. The guy I'm going to bring in, I think, just to free up a bit of money as well, I like Treloar. I like Collingwood, and I like Adzi Treloar. So I'm going to bring him in for Mitchell, and that frees up a bit of money, which comes handy because the other one, if you don't want to go with the Grundy-Gawn combination, which I'm seeing a lot of people suggest isn't a good idea because Melbourne's got that backup ruckman in. I can't think of his name, and Gawn has said, he sort of wants that help. So if you don't want to run the Gawn-Grundy train, you can trade him out. And other potential options you got, I don't know much about Stefan Martin. He was in a few teams last year, but you got Justin Westhoff. Like last year, he kind of played all over the ground, and you were able to get decent scores out of him. I know a lot of people had him in their forward lines, but I think Goldie's the number one pick there. North Melbourne don't really have any other backup ruckman. He's a good player. He had a bit of a off year last year, so to speak. Good average though. So you could bring in him. I had Toby Nankervis. He was pretty good for me when I had him. But also a guy that I like is Callum Sinclair for Sydney. He just seemed to punch out some decent scores all year and never got injured and all that sort of stuff. So he's a good pick. But I think I'm going to go with Goldie, Todd Goldstein. I've still got 250 grand up the bank, up the sleeve there. Forward line, my three primos, Danger, Smith, Heaney. Danger, Stain, Heaney, Stain. Smith could potentially go. Let's see what options you got there. just because Dylan Shields in now, I don't think Smith will get as much midfield time. I didn't really look into it too much. Tom McDonald, I mean, he was good. He was really good last year. He swings back and forth. He's going to be huge for Melbourne. You could get him in. Robbie Gray, All-Australian performer. Actually, that's who I'm going to get. I think I will get Chad Wingard. So, Wingard, especially now with Mitchell out for potentially this season, Wingard will get some midfield time. Again, kicks goals, All-Australian performer. So, look at that. I've got $300,000 up the sleeve now already, and I've still got... I think the backs will stay. I'm reading all reports that Blitzarves is now going to be the main general down back for Geelong. I like Geelong's back line. I mean, I know I'm a Geelong supporter, so it's biased. But if you look at their spread, you got Harry Taylor, who's apparently having the best off-season he's ever had and looking in real good nick. Zach Tui and Lockie Henderson, all guys that are solid in their position and can keep their players locked down. And then you've got Tom Stewart, Blitzarves, and Jake Kolajasny, all guys that do a lot of... They run off their man, they do that fucking burn off the back flank up the wing and stuff, and they can really affect the team going forward. And Blitzarves is huge at that. He takes great contested marks. His ball skill is unreal. So for me, I'm going to go with him. It was a toss-up between him and Tom Stewart. I nearly picked Tom Stewart last year. I went with Zach Tui. Didn't fully regret it. I mean, Stewart had the better year, but Zach Tui still pumped out enough decent scores. My thing is, I kind of want players I want some players in my side that aren't in everyone else's side, just so that you kind of, when it gets those close games, you might have that player that gets a better score and gets you over the line. So for me, that's Blitzarves at the moment. I mean, I'm keeping a fair eye on him at training and stuff. He looks like he's put on a bit of muscle as well. He's just looking like a beast, ready to roll. So, and he's confident as well. And, you know, he only got put down back last year, like halfway through the season because of injuries and stuff, and he's just killed it. So that, right now, is my potential second team. Obviously, yeah, Mitchell out for Treloar, Gawn out for Goldie, and Smith out for Wingard, freeing up plenty of money. Got $300,000 there to play with, and yeah, that's how I'm looking. So that's this video. Potential second team to go into the season. I'll probably be bringing out these videos more frequently now as we get closer to the start of the season, and then I'll eventually have a final team and yeah, win that for cold hard $50,000 or whatever it is that you win, because that'd be unreal.
I hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, spaz in the news Kanye. I miss the sweet Kanye, chop up the beast Kanye.